Alright, so today we'll start with what a resolution is. So you come across the word resolution. Basically, resolution is used to talk about in a way or in a lay term the size of the screen. Okay, so but it also entails the quality of the image on the screen. It's more of a metric used to describe the size. So when we talk about resolution, we are trying to say, okay, this is how far or how stretched this screen is in width. All right, okay, and we also use it to also talk about how the size or the length, sorry, of the particular screen we are talking about. All right, now responsive design, like we've always been mentioning it, is a design approach where we ensure that irrespective of the size of the width of the device we are using, that our website is displayed properly. All right, so that's what we use responsive design, or that's what responsive design actually stands for. Okay, so it's just a term actually, or you could just call it an approach in web design, okay, that we employ to ensure that our screen, our website fits to any layout of screen. Okay, so now text editors, as you might have heard, is more like what you have in Microsoft Word, right? So when you're using Microsoft Word to type out a document, you are actually using a text editor, right? The only difference is that with Microsoft Word, you can typeset your document, that you can format it, right, and make it look formal, right? So but with text editor, this could be likened to Microsoft, like I said, but they are a different kind of tool. All right, we use them to type out a plain and unformatted text, but basically we use them to write our codes. Okay, so now they, unlike Microsoft Word or any other word processing software out there, these ones does not format your text automatically for you, because it's a kind of trust that whatever you are typing out, you are actually sure of what you are doing. All right, and it also comes with pre-installed to ensure that you code properly. Okay, so most of them can help you debug your codes. Some of them have the ability to let you know when you've run into errors. All right, so unlike the word processing softwares that are majorly that are meant, sorry, for editing and formatting documents, these ones are basically meant for writing codes. Okay, so most of them come with pre-built tools, like tools that will help you to ensure that you write quality codes, and also you come up with the codes you are writing faster. Some of them can also make suggestions for you, all right, in the course of writing your codes. Now, example of such software that you could call text editors are software like VS Code. We have the Sublime Text, we have the Notepad++, and the rest. All right. Mobile first. Now, we talked about responsive design in the last slide. All right. Now, mobile first is an approach in web development, web design actually, a sub-level of responsive design that prioritizes mobile device first. So what it means is that when we try, or when we plan to build or design websites, we should always ensure that we build from how it's going to look on a mobile device. All right, so we build first on how we think this site should look on a mobile device, up to how it should look on a desktop device. So this really helps and makes it faster for these sites to load on mobile devices. So it makes these sites loading on mobile devices faster. All right, and it also ensures that we write neat codes, because when you start developing from mobile views, you notice that you only need to write fewer lines of codes to make them fit to a desktop size. Okay, so it ensures that you write fewer codes, also ensures that you write neater codes. All right, Now, navigation is simply the menu, all right, that enables our visitors to actually traverse through our website to move through the different files and the different files that we have on our website. All right, there are different kinds of navigation that you will come across out there. All right, but they are just basically menus on your website. All right. Now we also have to talk about the page speed. All right. So when we talk about the page speed, we are actually talking about the amount of time it takes to load the content of a particular web page. All right. So sometimes see that when you try to open a particular web page, some of them takes longer time, while some of them doesn't actually waste time to open. So the time it takes for a page to load is what we call a page speed. Now, page template is actually the layout of a web page or a website, and most of the time it is always unique. All right. So when you design your website, that look it has or the layout it has is what we call the template of that your website. It could be one page, it could be multiple pages. Right. Now, propagation entails the amount of time uh, required for changes on your lens servers to take effect. So assuming you bought a domain and you bought a domain and a host at the same time, then along the line you decided that okay, you want to shift this domain to another host. All right, so all you need to do is just to change the name server of that domain. Now it will take time for this name server to be recognized by the different web servers out there, the different networks, sorry, out there that different web registers out there. So it will take time. There are so many web registers out there in the internet. So it will take time for these if changes to be effected on all of them. So that time it takes for these changes to be effected on all these servers is what we call propagation.